Okay, we're back again. This time we're gonna do our episode 2 reaction slash breakdown, whatever you want to call it.
That one, episode 2 is 4 Marks.
Yeah.
This is where we learn about Yennefer. Well, guess what? Yennefer's not in here yet. So I don't know anything about her. I'm not nearly as far along in this book as I'd wanted to be. See, you can tell. But
You're getting close to halfway.
yeah, kind of.
But
I'm understanding it.
We have some news.
Yeah, I get it.
She gets it.
It's weird. Okay, this is how I broke it down to somebody that I was talking to at work. I have one book person at work. It's sad. There's only one. But I can talk to her about it. She hasn't read this. She has played the games, but it was a long time ago and she doesn't remember it too much. But I was talking to her about the book because I was confused. Well, not as confused anymore. It's written kind of like a series. It's weird.
Yeah, kind of like a TV show.
Yeah, kind of like a TV show. How I explained it was through Supernatural. So in the first season of Supernatural, it was, we have to go find Dad. That was your whole arc. The entire season was let's find Dad.
And kill your lies.
But each episode was kind of like a little drop down of it. And that's how this is. The whole main arc of it.
There's one overarching story, but
And
then you have
almost
a whole bunch of side stories.
Yeah. Almost like memories or just flashbacks.
Yeah.
Like
kind of like a tree.
And we'll get to this later.
Main part of the tree, and then you have branches.
Oh wait, no, I can talk about this now. Okay, I just finished the chapter, if you will. I know it's not actually a chapter. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. I know it's not a chapter, but this one is called The Lesser Evil. And that is our little, that was the first episode of the series. That's the last, it's The Lesser Evil. I think they called it something different here.
So, Revelation number 2.
Hold on, I'm not done with Revelation number 1.
No, Revelation number 2 is we did figure out that they're pulling material from
the
this
book
book into the TV show.
They're just not doing it in the same order, but it doesn't matter.
Because, yeah, they don't have to be told in order.
Yeah, they don't have to be told in order because he's just remembering this stuff. So even though this one takes place further in the book, it was the first one that they chose to show. Now, the overall arc of the story is he is recovering from another beast attack. And he is at this temple that apparently somebody doesn't want him to be there. I don't know the whole thing yet, so I'm not going to go into it. But the first part, he's there and he wakes up. The second chapter was how he got injured and how he got to be there. Then it goes back to him being there and a little story about him and what's her name? The main priestess, Nanique or Naniki, not sure which. I think it's Nanique.
I don't know.
But
if we're not pronouncing the names right,
sorry,
please let us know in the comment section.
Guess what? I can't say his name.
She has trouble saying Geralt.
I keep trying to call him Geralt.
Okay.
I don't know why. That's how I read it. So if I do it wrong, sorry. That's just...
The one that we're almost for sure about is Yennefer.
Oh, yeah, but it's spelled that way.
I know, but I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Because, they said it like that in the show. if it is different, if it is pronounced different or whatever, and you're
Talk to
one of
Netflix.
our Witcher subscribers and you're from Poland or something and we're not saying it right, just let us know in the comment section.
I don't know if I said this in the first breakdown or if I had even come to that conclusion yet. It seems like there's something missing almost. The translation.
Oh, yeah, you did talk about that.
I did? Okay. I still get that. I still get that. There's a couple of things that, like, it translated backwards almost. Kind of seems like I'm reading Yoda.
Like whenever they translated it into English, they chose the wrong word, maybe.
Or the wrong, I don't know. Like, it's like, read this, you will. Instead of, you will read this. It's Yoda. It's Yoda-ish, and this thing is sliding. Okay, we're having technical difficulties. Still having technical difficulties. There. Maybe it'll stay now. Oh, well, we'll see. Okay, so now, episode 2. We get to meet Jennifer.
Yennefer, not Jennifer.
My bad.
Yennefer.
Or Piglet. That's what they called her.
The little sorceress chick, she like, the one that's training her how to be a sorceress.
It's called her.
Calls her Piglet.
Piglet.
Because basically she found her
In a pigsty. Now.
And she has these deformities. That makes her unappealing to, like, the rest of society.
She's
like her mom,
partial elf or something.
Yeah, she's part of. Her mom was completely against her going to train with this sorceress, but her dad was like, "I just get."
But
her
that's
out
not
of
her
my,
dad.
Or whatever, her stepdad. Like, just get her out of my hair. She ain't one of my kids.
Yeah.
Which was cold.
Like, he actually said that in the show. Now,
yeah.
I have noticed something. Because now that I have read the actual story of the first episode, there's a lot that they took straight from this book. There's whole passages that are said. Some of my best quotes, some of the best things that I heard and saw in the first episode.
Like when he told Stregomor the evil is evil.
Yeah, evil is evil. It doesn't matter.
Greater.
Yeah.
It's all the same. Love that line. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna put it all over all kinds of stuff.
There's lots of really good stuff.
That's probably one of my favorite lines in TV/movies.
But
the other ones go to Dean Winchester from Supernatural.
Yes. But there's a lot of stuff that was taken straight out of here. Like, speak plainly. I want to deal with you. Just tell me what you want and hush.
Mm-hmm.
That comes straight out of this book.
Yeah, when he's telling him, he's basically like sugarcoating it. He's like, I don't want all that bull. Just get to the point and tell me what you want me here for.
Yeah. I see why they changed some of the things from the book. Like,
some of it might not have transitioned well to a show.
Well,
that's why they cut it.
Here's the one thing that I like that really stood out to me after I read this chapter, whatever you want to call this.
Mm-hmm.
The guys that he killed in
Blaviken.
Blaviken.
You talking about the ones in the streets?
Yes. In the show,
Renfrey's
gang.
Gang, yeah.
Well, here's the deal. In the show, it came across as they were citizens of the city. They knew the people, they were there, they were the people. And so he goes in, and no matter what his thought process was when he killed them, he killed them. And so they called him the Butcher of Blaviken. But in the book, they weren't, nobody knew who they were, and most of the townsfolk were scared of them. because they had just showed up and they were dressed like thugs and they were Renfri's gang.
Yeah, but okay.
So his title didn't really make a whole lot of sense of the Butcher of Blaviken. Because,
I think they gave him that title because he killed them in Blaviken.
Yes, because he killed them in Blaviken. But it makes more sense to me the way they did it in the show.
Go back to that opening scene. Well, not really the opening scene, because the opening scene is him killing that monster. But when he goes into that tavern, yes, the people are familiar with Renfri and her gang, but none of them really act like that they're citizens of that town.
True.
It's more or less like, okay,
but they knew them.
They were travelers. They've been here a little bit longer than you, so we kind of know who they are, but we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Because some of the people in that tavern did act like that they were scared of them. Like when the dude got up and was like basically...
Yeah, but it was like he was a gang.
Confronting Geralt, yeah. And, talking all that crap.
Like they were still citizens, but they weren't well-liked citizens. But they did know them.
Right.
In the book, none of them knew them. None of them knew their names. Nothing.
And a matter of fact, I think there's a part when him and Renfri are talking at the bar, and she was talking about him taking back roads, and he was like, yeah, you can't take the main roads because there ain't no business there, right? I think there's a part in there where she basically says that they had just come into town or something like that, or they had just gotten there.
She had.
Yeah.
But it made it sound like she traveled alone. But in the book, she did not. She traveled.
Oh no, I can bet you that what she does, which is what I don't want to say historically, because not everybody did it this way, but a lot of times, especially like leaders or generals or whatever, they would send their scouts ahead of time or their men ahead of time.
And then they come in later. Okay, so yeah, she could have done that. She could have done that. I don't know. It was just the way it read to me, the way that it translated from the book to the show. I like the show version better than the book version. But
they didn't clarify it good enough in the show.
They didn't. They left it open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Where in the book they did not. Not really.
I think they did that on purpose though.
Yeah, I think they did. I like that. Yeah. Okay, so episode 2, we meet Yennefer.
Yep, and we started touch on the Sorceress Chick nicknames are Piglet.
Mm-hmm. Piglet, and we meet the Bard. Yeah, like I kind of want to call him Beetle the Bard.
That aggravates Geralt to no end.
Oh God, yes.
Oh yeah.
I thought at one point he was going to hurt him.
He's absolutely.
He drives him nuts. It's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah.
What did we come up with for his name?
I can't even remember. Something with a J.
Yeah. Hold on. Jasker?
I guess. We'll just go with that.
We're going to go with Jasker.
Like we said, though, if we're saying it wrong, just let us know.
I say lots of things wrong.
Yeah.
Don't shoot me.
I mean, it's a name. Like, we pronounce names wrong all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all
so
the time.
really, all we learned it slowed down a lot in episode 2.
Yeah, because they were kind of...
They hooked you with episode 1, and then episode 2 is a lot of backstory.
Episode 2, they really went into character development.
Yes, that where Yennefer is coming from, series. What is it?
Interactions with all these other people.
Yeah. It's series interaction. How she's running.
How she's using the name Fiona.
Yeah, does that come into play later? I don't know. We might.
Know, but like,
she ain't in here yet. I haven't heard of her.
I'm guessing it's because she feels like she really can't trust anybody.
Which is true. She's on the run. She can't trust anybody.
So, she's a princess.
Yeah. So, and then the interactions with the elves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where they get captured.
Yeah.
And that kind of shows a development between Geralt. Okay, yeah, I got it right that time. Geralt and how he grew between episode 1 and episode 2. Because in episode 1, nada. Like
Henry
he didn't
Cavill's
have
still
the-
killing it. He's
Oh,
killing
yes.
that role.
Oh yes, I'm talking about the actual character development.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying he did fantastic. acting.
Yes, I think they did a great job casting that one. One thing I got from Yennefer that maybe others didn't get. Okay,
She was great. Like the actress that plays her is really
Yeah.
good.
I'm talking about her character though. I don't like her.
She's weird.
I didn't like her from the get-go.
In the beginning, like you kind of feel sorry for her because like all the stuff that she goes
A
through and
little
everything.
bit with her dad,
And, like,
her stepdad,
Well,
dad
it ain't
thing.
just that. She's like shunned by her whole community. Like nobody
Yeah,
wants to have
like
anything.
that's horrible.
Nobody wants to have anything to do with her and everything. No, like case. They don't want to.
Come here, you can sit in the lap.
Yeah, don't get in front of the camera.
And yes, we're still in PJs. It's okay. But, yeah, she was shunned or whatever, but
She was like an outcast.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Except for like to her mom.
Maybe there's not enough interaction between them to really show that. But you could tell that her mom did care for her.
So the mom.
Thumbs up. Yes,
And
thumbs
the
up.
mama's on, bro. Yeah.
He doesn't watch it.
I don't go play with minutes.
It's too scary. But still, even though with this one it slowed down a lot, it was still really good. I liked seeing the backstory of it. It was just
Okay, you got thumbs up. Awesome.
not as much,
Not as much fighting,
not as much fighting. No, not really any action.
which is fine. I mean, I don't expect every episode to
No.
do all that kind of stuff, but like you get more information.
Yeah, you're getting a lot more
Yeah.
information for it. So, and
Yeah.
I like that. I'm glad that they did this as the second episode because you get caught on the first one. They hook you with that one.
Mhm.
It's a great episode. It was a great chapter in the book, and it translated very well into
Sure.
the show. But there were differences. I liked them though; they were good. They were just different. But it was it kind of showed a completely different side to the show. Still one that we liked, but it was just a different side.
Yeah.
So on to episode 3. Yeah, get your thumb out your mouth. You don't.
That'll be in the next video.
Yep, on to episode 3. Don't watch it, and we'll post a new.
Yeah, we're
Thing in a
planning
minute.
on doing several videos today and tomorrow. And
Because we actually have the time.
yeah,
Okay, La. Hold on. Stop.
but like we said, show's still great. Okay, awesome. Stop.
La. Daddy, we're gonna have to do a video with Wacase.
But like we said, the show's still great. It's still great. Nothing's changed my opinion on the show.
No, there's no negative about it. I still like it.
There's slight little things, but I mean, it's just if
Oh,
you're
gosh,
really
everybody's gonna
wanting to
nitpick
like
something.
nitpick something, you know. But overall, it's like
Overall, it's very good.
I still say it's fantastic.
Very happy with it. I love who they picked for the characters. I'm liking the characters.
Yeah,
I don't think you're meant to really like Yennefer.
I don't know yet.
I don't think you are. If you are, I'm sorry. I still don't
know
like
yet.
her.
But
But I don't
like,
think you're meant to like
we're
Yennefer.
still learning about her too. So
Yeah. I don't know.
something
I
might
just don't
change.
like
I
her.
don't know. But yeah, if you would, if you're new, go down and
Hey, La, stop, baby.
Stop, Ma, you're gonna pull it down. If you would, if you're new, go down and hit the subscribe button.
Say push subscribe.
I didn't read.
No, tell them to push subscribe.
Push this job.
Push subscribe. Okay, hold on. You can cut it off in a minute.
Drop a like on the video. Hit
Yes.
the bell for all your notifications so you'll be notified whenever we drop new videos.
And we
And,
love the comments. So,
yeah.
keep them coming.
Yeah, and don't forget to go down in the comment section and let us know what you thought about the reaction / breakdown for the episode. If you like it, anything else that you want to tell us that won't be spoilery.
Yeah, no
Because we really
spoilers,
don't want to
please.
be spoiled, like, for what's coming up in future episodes or whatever. So if you would, please don't do that. But yeah, guys, until next time.
Okay, you can push stop now.